You've been doing a lot of traveling, you part two.
Yeah.
And where have you traveled?
Oh, I travel all over North America.
Why?
Well, I go and bring the gospel to Native people, Métis people up in the north, up in Île-à-la-Crosse and Buffalo Narrows and Vauclange, really? And we bring a tent up there, myself and the native evangelist Alan O'Soup. We haul a 600-seat tent. And I've been down with the Navajo people in Arizona, spoke to 2,000 Navajo people under a tent down there, just wonderful people. And I travel up here to Burnt Church and Eel River Bar and Eskasoni and all out BC, Peace River, jails, prisons, schools. I speak in a lot of schools.
Where did you see the light? I always say I'm not a born-again freak. I'm a believer, but you see some people that's either they're down to the dumps or they're way up, that you know, above. They see the light. Me, I'm in between. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Where did you see God?
I met the Lord Jesus Christ in the hole of a prison cell in London Detention Center.
How come God usually God, I asked my priest that one day, it seems that everybody goes to jail to see God.
I don't know.
Is it God just hanging around prison?
I went to jail a lot before that and didn't see him.
Didn't see him?
No.
Why in jail? Why do people see God behind bars?
I have no idea. I guess because most people are so desperate sometimes. You know, you get fed up with that life and you know, you're an intelligent, like I was always an intelligent person, I was just a fool. And the reason I was a fool is the Latin. I knew how to write. I used to write fraudulent prescriptions for the drugs I was using, and the business experience I had, I used to set up fraudulent check activities to purchase drugs. And I never wanted to have them in my body, but I was taking a degree in psychology at London, Ontario, Western University, and got back into drugs again, and started to hear voices and heard people, and the voice was telling me, kill yourself, end it all. I had lots of money and a lady friend working at a law firm. But inside I was totally and completely empty and bankrupt. And little man from the Salvation Army came down and told me I was a sinner and that Jesus Christ loved sinners. Wanted to forgive my every sin if I'd pray that day and accept Christ into my life. And I was naked. I prayed with him that day, and the whole cell in my life was filled with the love of God and never left me since that day. I've never had to put a needle in my arm since, or take a drink of alcohol since, or steal since. I had to stay in prison, and if I'd have got what I deserved, I'd be still there. But prison became a Bible school for me from that day on. I found a Gideon Bible I was using for a pillow, and I opened it up and began to read it and study it and apply it to my life, and I've never looked back. Interesting.
And now you're preaching your word all over the place.
All over, yeah.
Where do you live now?
Here, Fredericton. Well, Rassagonis.
If I remember well in your book I read, you had no money, you had somebody step forward, offer you a parcel of land.
We built the house on it.
See, I read the book.
Yeah, we're still there.
You're still there?
Yeah, 25 years ago.
25 years ago.
Yeah.
Listen, I shall return. Good job.
Thank you.
And like I said, the issue of drugs and all that, I'm very curious. And well, something tells me we will talk again.
God bless you.
You too.
Thank you.